Brawlers, welcome back to Territorial IO. We're starting off today here in a 55 player free-for-all battle here in the world. Now, we went ahead and yielded our spot to this lovely gentleman over here. Going over here, I'm feeling pretty comfortable with. There is full sitting in this, so we do have to be a little bit cautious. Don't like you being over here. In fact, you pushing out your way out to the peninsula is a smart move. That's a really good spot. That's really becoming a go-to spot that I need to be paying a lot more attention to as we kind of progress. But this will do for right now. We'll just see how big we can get. Definitely need to switch up our color after this. Now, we do have a couple of neighbors to worry about. We have the Mongol Empire down here, Angry Cookie, that face, and then Android user 489, who's probably gonna be the person we fight the most. Now, we also have bot 2023, and then who is the farthest below us? One of us. Let's go. That's hilarious. Okay, well, let's go ahead and keep our expansion up, see how big we can get here, see if we're going to be a threat to anybody. Unfortunately, not able to squeeze through any of the bots over here into the east. A little bit of a fail there. That's okay, but like we mentioned, this is going to be a big threat to us, so we do need to make sure we're keeping up the attacks there. So other than that, what are we really looking for? Obviously, trying to keep the bots as weak as possible. Love to go to the south a little bit, as the west is very isolated. Unfortunately, getting attacked by a couple bots over there. Android user, I would love, you know, honestly, it's fine that he only has us to attack. Oh, okay, good. I didn't mean to attack this guy. Was a little bit concerned I did. Now we hold the line here and do what every self-respectable person does in this situation. No, that was what my idea. Oh, you monster. Well, I'm gonna get that island anyways. I'm gonna land on that. Okay, so now we hold up, building up troops. We'll definitely take an alliance with you, and you are very scary. One of us is incredibly weak. Try and get an alliance with you. Yeah, I'm kind of into that too. Yeah, we can all be a part of this. This seems like a fun idea. Let's do this. I'm not gonna get much out of this after all, but I do get a little bit out of it, so totally worth it. An Android user is attacking bot, which will be good for me in the long run, because that is someone I can just attack too. So let's go ahead and do that. Grab a little bit of this land down here, as Mongolian Empire has weakened himself up to a great degree and is getting attacked in kind. So things are slightly working out for us, but again, we have to keep in mind that this guy behind us is going to be a huge threat, so we don't need to get involved in too many big battles. That's wonderful for us. We'll grab the rest of this, grab you, and now we are the threat. Look at us. I'm the one who knocks. So we are very large and in charge. We just need a moment to be able to save up our troops to reflect that. And can we go over here into this bot? Oh, that's not a bot, that's a player, but that's okay. It's Japan. Germany, absolutely looking forward to a truce with you. I'm sure that will go perfectly fine. Conquerors is attacking me. Is that on purpose? Yes, it was on purpose. So we built up troops here. We do have a pretty substantial lead on everybody, about 9,000 pixel advantage. So OG Austria-Hungary, I'll take an alliance with you. In Ohio, sure, why not? And now we just continue to keep building up. What are our goals from here? Boat. We always boat, look for a good boat, and then probably push back. We have to be very cautious about this guy, but there's a lot of weakness that we can exploit over here. I think we have a good chance of grabbing. You are still losing a big battle over here. This is a great opportunity. Let's go ahead and grab all this. Let's be very aggressive in pushing for all this. That's a lot of land for us to grab in a short amount of time. And there we go. Okay, so get a chunk of land. Weakens us to a pretty good degree, so we do need to be very cautious. We need to save at this point. We're at a very crucial point where people could turn against us. We need to be cautious of that, while also potentially expanding down this way. Now, this is my boat right here. So what is my goal? As soon as that touches down, I'm gonna boat, and boat. Now I'm invisible. You can't see me. Actually, this is a great color to be kind of invisible with. So now that we are at our red interest mark, we have two choices: backwards or forwards. I'm choosing backwards. The reason I'm choosing backwards is because these two are going to keep themselves at similar strength, and I need to clear out this guy before it becomes a big problem. If we just keep allowing this guy to exist, he will eventually turn on us, because he's just limited in the amount of people that he can attack. The entire strategy of going in the peninsula is trying to get someone in front of you that is weak and then grab all of their land. So we're going to be, again, the one who knocks here, knocking down this guy. That is the end of him, and we continue to get stronger and stronger by the minute. Now, Germany and Ohio could potentially team up against us, so that is also something to keep in mind here as we get moving. But now I see that you have weakened yourself to a big degree, so I'm just going to say hello and say, remember when I boated over here and you didn't stop it? Here I am. And we'll just take all of Australia in the meantime. Hey, who's this? Ohio? No way are you taking all this from me. Get out of the way. Yeah, no, 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 no. Australia is mine, brother. Australia is mine. I worked hard for this. Give me all this. We'll take that alliance back with you for the time being, but now learn your place. Okay, so Ohio full sends on him, or Iran spy has full sent to knock Ohio out of here. Imperium of Man is here as well. I don't like that he's here. Let's see if we can sneak in a little boat right here. Keeping this over here will allow us to have a easier beachhead right there. So in the meantime, we can go ahead and clear up a neighbor or two. Do we think we can? Yeah, we can definitely get rid of Ohio really quickly. So let's just go ahead and do that and just replace him with ourselves in India. And you know, yeah, I'm sorry, Ohio. Who broke the truce? You broke the truce. Okay, well, that's good for me. Let's grab your land as well. Thank you. It's always great when you don't realize that someone is attacking you. So, because you're just that strong. Grab the rest of Ohio's land over here. And we should be landing here shortly. And as soon as we do, we're going to push into Imperium of Man. And here we go. Yep. So he's going to have a hard time knocking us off because he is touched down over here and in fact pushed himself into a bad situation by allowing himself to do that. So we can continue to keep weakening him and play this game of who's going to run out of troops first. Attrition, that's the word we're looking for. And we're going to win. In case you can't do numbers. So now we have to really worry about what happens next. I'm going to use Germany as a human shield to block everybody else out, probably fight player 926 and just continue going this way. Counting on the fact that Germany will probably be my friend because I make him. And nobody else will be able to stop me from there. So we have now really pushed the Imperium of Man. And we'll just grab the rest of Antarctica. Now, player 926 is the third strongest player in the world. He's asking for a truce. This is going to be a real shock to you, but I'm not going to take a truce with him. Excuse me, Windows, bar, get out of here. Thank you. And now that we have secured our future, it is time to go into 926, start knocking him down. Once he's out of the way, it's going to be really hard for people to start working against us because I'm going to go straight through this, ignore the rest of this, and it's going to be hard for people to fight me. So player 926 is fighting me. Unfortunately for him, I've positioned myself well so nobody else can really fight me. Potentially OG Austria-Hungary could boat into me, so we do need to keep an eye on that. As player 926 does throw out the white flag, we'll throw out the claps. Good sportsmanship. Well done, sir. Hope you had it. Yep, there's the full send. And as soon as it's done, we will resume our attack. There we go. And now we'll just push through and go into Trizona over here. At least that's the plan. Drew Labesti has not realized that this guy's gone, and I don't have any interest in going into Africa, at least at the moment. I'm very content with grabbing the rest of this land and pushing over into this guy who is the real threat right now. So other than that, we're looking pretty fine. Germany's a great meat shield for us, and I don't think Drew Labesti is going to boat over down into me. If he does, I'll just quickly repel him. That is not a concern. Make sure whoever's boat that island that is goes away, and we'll just continue on this path. And he's already landed, which I figured, but that's okay. We're going to be able to establish a beachhead. Ooh, who's over here? Yeah, go player one, grab that land. Need you to grab that real quick for me, sweetheart, because this guy I'm about to land on, I need him to not have troops. So we're going to really push aggressively into this guy so he doesn't have the option of knocking us off. And boat immediately here. And Imperium of Man's attacking me. That's fine. Trizonia is asking for a truce because he wants to be able to get Africa before he fights me. I'm not going to let that happen. I'm keeping this section right here, so it's going to be harder for him to repel me off of South America. And once we have South America, the world is ours. So we will push very aggressively into South America, not letting him knock us off, using a lot of troops to our advantage. He's like, hey, fight Germany. And I was like, no, what if I didn't, though? Germany's so much weaker than you. Ooh, this is a big problem. Germany is actually really strong at this point. So I'm just going to keep fighting this guy and hope that Germany ignores me. Because if I can get you down, I still win the game. Germany might turn on me. Ooh, this is something I didn't anticipate, is the other players' teams falling. If Germany turns on me, I'm going to be really sad. But if he turns on me, I just allow myself to get kicked off of here, play the boating game, and fight Germany. That's the play. Bryzoni is asking for a second place. Germany, do you want to be a sweetheart? He's boating. He's boating over into Howdy. Okay, good. Let's keep up the pressure then. Fighting down this guy. I know it may seem counterproductive fighting this guy, even though he's asked us for an alliance. But here's the thing. He might be lying. He might be just like, hey, fight the one guy who's on your side so that then I can win. People do that sometimes. They lie straight to your face. I know. I hate to be the one to tell you this, guys. I hate to be the one to spoil your day. Where's that boat coming from? You're absolutely jocking my chawn, brother. Please go from South America. Well, let's keep pushing. There we go. Okay, a couple easier boats. Trizone is still asking for second place. Not worried about it at this point now, as we have most of North America. 41% of the land is ours. Just want to make sure that I get up here into North America. There's the full send into Germany. See, he was upset that Germany wasn't fighting me. Aha! It's almost as if we weren't friends all along. So we'll go ahead and grab the rest of this land over here. And if Germany wants to peace out, I'm perfectly fine with maintaining a friendship with my first, well, one of my first friends. There we go. No. GG's. We'll give the claps to good sportsmanship. We'll let them know that we're looking for a peace here. Peace, brother. And kissy face for the boys. Now, if he fights us, then that's a different story. But we'll offer the peace. There we go. So GG's on this one. And we'll go on to the next game. Switching up our color this time, because we've been this color for far too long. All right, next game up is going to be a battle indeed. There are 6 players on here. Let's go over here. Let's try and claim this area of the map. One person wants to be there. That's fine. 6 players. Holy cow. This is going to be an interesting one. Because not only do we have to maintain a good growth pattern, but we have to be ready for an initial team up right away if we get the crown. So lots to consider here as we get going. Fortunately, no one goes near us. So we have the land. That is for sure. We just need to make sure that we do not spoil that chance by going too aggressive in the bot phase. Right now, we're just going to stick with our normal opening here. We actually are going to go with the 250s on this exchange just to kind of slow things down for us, because again, we're not now in the biggest of hurries. We're going to have the most access to land of anybody around us. We need to be ready that by the time we're ready to fight somebody next, that we do not run out of troops. So, and also in this expansion, as you can see, we have so much that we actually run out before we're able to continue that. So that's how much land we have access to. And this is only going to continue as we have so much land. So how are we going to remedy this? We're going to make sure to go up north, cut up everybody, and go down to the south, try and cut everybody over here, and definitely over into the east. So that's our priority, is encapsulating as many bots behind us as we possibly can, which should always be your goal in these low player maps like this. So we will just slowly but surely start to whittle our way through and push our way forward. Now, if someone wants to boat over here, we can absolutely race them. I'm not concerned with that at all. But just continue to keep grabbing the very bots that we absolutely must have. Looks like there is a player here who's going to be cutting me off, so I'm not going to be able to get the full cutoff that I really wanted to. We'll have to keep an eye out for that. Start pushing our way over here a little bit. Grab you. And as soon as this bot's done, yes. Okay, so we're still fine. Now, boating is going to be a little bit on the tricky side for us, which is something we're going to have to manage. But we're doing a really good job in managing our boats effectively. So that is good for us. Let's grab this. And go into you. And this. Okay. So things are looking very good for us. And here we go. And is this a player? The Niger guy? I think he is a player. Okay, so we are managing our troops and pathing very, very well. We're doing incredibly good on this front. Not worried about it at all. But we do need to start knocking down some of these big bots behind us when we get the opportunity to, so that they don't just become huge threats to us. But we have nothing but free real estate in front of us. And we're going to really be benefiting from the troops around, from the land that we have here very shortly. You are just full sending. That is a huge mistake. I'm just going to take you out incredibly quickly. Let's just go ahead and finish you off, as this will become a 3v1 here very shortly. That's a great opportunity. Just kidding. You got 30,000 troops back. as Oman is immediately attacking me. And this was kind of what I was worried about, was just getting too much land. So now we can just sit back here, grab this, grab this, grab this, and try and hold the line here. As Oman's going to be our biggest threat here. We just need a little bit of time. As Corgi Napoleon is attacking him, that's very interesting. Ooh. We might have just been bailed out of that one, but let's save up. The longer this fight goes on without us being involved, the better for us. So we can just continue to grab these weak bots around us. And now we're just in full save mode. Nobody can attack us. Everybody's doing everything. Oman's yawning. Okay. That's fine. I'm just going to keep saving because I understand the next fight here is going to be here. I'm surprised Corgi Napoleon didn't attack me. I'm very hopeful that it wasn't because my name is Corgi. Very much want everyone to fight me if you have the opportunity to do so. But things are looking much better for us. I don't like that you're coming down here. That is definitely a concern. But again, the longer we have, the better for us. So I'm not going to move an inch. I'm not engaging in this at all. If Oman wants to cut me off, this is an incredibly foolish maneuver because now player 508 has only one person he can attack. Things are looking very juicy for us as Oman is incredibly weak and we have nothing but free time to build up our troops. So things are ever so much the better for us. We'll grab this over here as Oman overextended himself to attack us, and I think was anticipating Napoleon joining him on this one. But even if he did, I still think I could have held while player 508 was starting to attack this guy. So we are now at red interest. It is now time to fight Oman. And he's like, hey, what about that peace? Alas, brother, there is no peace. Peace was never an option. And you know what? Peace. What do you think, guys? We can just peace out of this one. I'm at 46% of the land. Yep, there we go. All right, GG's on this one. We'll give the claps of good sportsmanship. Let everybody know we're looking for the peace and a kissy face for the boys. And we'll start to wrap things up here. And as we do start to wrap things up, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made this far in the video. If you have made this far in the video, hey, give it a thumbs up. Really helps out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. I put up videos every day. But boys, I'll see you in the next one. And a special thank you to all of my members, with a shout out to producers Antiques or Pop, Dorker or Not, Thessalonica Gaming, Obama Toes, American Patriot, LGB, and executive producers Miss Gets the Mallard, A137, In My Element, Mason / Aurelius, Rostuco Robert, Rob Coleman, Uther Ekana, Noob Rex, Brock Lowry, Jack Russell, Sakari Scarlet, Morwin, Ogan Gabriel, Demented, Kevin Andy Stamps, Tokyo Yerlingus 230, Monkey, Maverick 149, Jeremy Daniels, and new executive producer Gary Beaumont, with of course a special shout out to channel sponsor Daniel Stevens. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one.